You motherfucker!
Did you guys hear that?
What the?
He got pissed off the moment I.
Oh my god!
What?
No, you better.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Uh-oh.
Gerardo, what the
Late to the party, in a lot of cases. You know who else was late to the party? Will Smith.
Oh god.
How long did it take him to talk about this?
Too long.
Too
man.
long. Yeah,
this should have been like next day shit.
Yeah, this is something that you have to address immediately, and I think I know why he didn't address it immediately. Jada wouldn't let him.
JDA.
That's it. That's all I can
The
think
JDA.
of. Yeah. Yeah, it's that Jada Pinkett defense.
Yeah,
You know, just like she locks you down like Rodman.
There you go. Yeah, she's like Bruce Bowen out there on the perimeter. Man.
Yeah, just ball hocking.
Tony Allen. Yeah.
Yeah.
She a lockdown defender. All's first team.
No doubt about it. And overall, I would say that for me, Will Smith has been someone whom I have greatly looked up to in terms of Hollywood because, you know, for the longest time, he stuck to his morals on a lot of things. But here over, I would say the last decade and a half, last 10, 15 years, I've slowly started to see a descent in his quality of performance and also his quality of character.
His bravado is long gone.
He's
man.
no longer the Fresh Prince.
No.
He's
man.
now Dad Smith.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with being a dad, but when I know I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this term on YouTube, but when you get kicked out by your supposed wife who supposedly loves you and has told you to your face that if Tupac was still alive, she would not be involved with you. That, like, dude, how can you let yourself be emasculated like that?
Your Will, that's my thing. You're Will Smith, bro. I want to say fucking Smith. You're Will fucking Smith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak your mind, dude. Let it flow.
I gotta let it flow.
fly.
I gotta let it flow on this one because, bruh, as much as you've done for pop culture, just by yourself, man.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air alone was enough to cement his place in pop culture history. Period.
Oh, enough said. And you let this chick who don't even have a resume semi-close to comparable to yours, man, run your life like she does. It's just not a good look, bro. Like, and then you come with this fake apology about slapping your boy Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was real cool.
If he really wanted to apologize, it should have been the night of, because he won Best Actor.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Like, it was supposed to be his night.
Ruined his night.
Oh yeah, completely. Just threw out any potential of just any kind of feel good story
Had to
about
have Denzel.
Will Smith finally making it. Instead, he had in front of everybody. And then, of course, you know, making a fool of himself, walking up on stage, slapping Chris Rock, who, by the way, that joke
was not worth a slap.
No.
I think that's why he did. I felt like he was late on this. I ain't going to make excuses.
No.
But I felt like this is why he had to do this. He had to do this so he can get over some type of hump. You know what I'm saying? Because he's definitely feeling the sludge in the road right now.
Well, again, it's that quick set. It's that concrete that's starting to set around his ankles.
Yeah.
Either it's going to hold him down or he can break out.
He can't pick his foot up. He can barely lift it right now.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to see what Big Willie style has to say.
Getting jiggy with it.
Nah.
Getting jaded.
Getting Jada with it.
Getting jaded with it.
Sorry. Anyway, let's go ahead and get him.
Slap the shit out you.
A lot of thinking.
Mm-hmm. You asked a lot of fair questions that I want to take some time to answer. He couldn't have just said that.
Why it taking you like 3 months to say shit?
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
I like the hat though.
So I will
nice
say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
He reading off a cue card.
In some ways, it looks like it. In other ways, it's like he's looking down. I wonder if he's... I think maybe he's reading the cue card where the questions are.
Okay.
But I think there's like a teleprompter that's feeding him questions, and he's just giving his raw response.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. If he is reading it, it'd be like how it was in Hancock. He'd be like reading off of a cue card down here and be like, my actions over the last few years have been... and I just wanted to apologize and say that I will do better.
He just must really be taking his time now.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way
Keyword.
to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults.
This question.
She didn't tell him anything. You can see that on the tape.
No,
but
here's the thing. He laughed at the joke.
Yeah.
He laughed at it, and then she looked at him as almost if she said, "William."
Yeah.
Just like,
man, he should have just been like, man.
He was just if she'd looked at me like that, I'd just been like, it's a joke.
Yeah, for real.
It's a joke.
Get over it, baby. You know what I mean? We at the Oscars, baby. He doing his job.
Yes.
I ain't write this.
No.
You know what I mean? I ain't write this.
And it's not, again, but also I can't get over some of the decor that's in here. Like this mushroom lamp. Like, what the hell is that? It's just like, just got a big white penis back here.
Man, I didn't even think that. What's up with this sign? The world is sick. Love is the cure.
I guess
it's
that's maybe someone sent him to. Maybe someone sent. I don't know. Maybe they bought that off of Etsy.
That shit is cringe.
Yeah, just like it is carved in the blood of African tribal children who donated blood. It's like, wait, what?
What? Wow, you want to hang it up?
I don't know. That's not probably the origins of it. But honestly, given how some people are in Hollywood, I wouldn't be surprised. If
Fuck that.
Yeah.
After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe.
Jada had nothing to do. Right.
Yeah, what? Who you trying to say?
You can say that all you want, Will, but the very moment you started laughing and she rolled her eyes and then you looked at her and then she looked at you, you don't have to, there's nothing that, she didn't have to say anything.
Just the statement he makes. Keep your wife's name out my... right there, when you talk about your wife and you're ticked off like you are, that's her being a part of it, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, if that's the insecurity of your wife, why are you letting her insecurities,
drive
deflect on you?
Yeah.
That's not something that's not healthy. That's not a healthy relationship.
It's not your burden, Will.
No, it isn't. And you shouldn't have to be that, her beast of burden that has to carry that load for her. She's a grown ass woman. She can carry it herself.
Man, facts. He gonna tell you that anyway.
And say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees.
I could just see, I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. I just can see Jaden Smith with a stupid tweet. He has those like pseudo-intellectual tweets, just like, if babies could talk, they'd be the smartest people on planet Earth. And it's just like, and how can my dad slap Chris Rock if Chris Rock ain't really even there? That's what I'd see, like Jaden Smith, circa 2016, 2017, trying to say.
Y'all keep passing Jaden the blunt. I'm fucking
this
leaving
is a
this party. You know what I mean?
God.
I'm out.
Community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and
Yeah.
It's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient.
Nah.
No.
What would you?
I was gonna say, and Quest again. He won for the Summer of Soul, which I watched, and that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good documentary. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it. Actually.
It's literally about like the Harlem Arts and Music Festival that happened. Basically, it was done around the same time as Woodstock, and the footage basically sat in the basement of the dude who made it until after he died, and then Questlove bought the rights to it and made a movie out of it, and it has some of the best performances. Like it's got people on there who I have great respect for. It's got Stevie Wonder. It has Nina Simone.
Okay.
Has a bunch of like huge artists of the time, and then it's got people like David Ruffin on there, who great singer, shitty human being.
Oh man, facts. But a great singer.
Oh, great!
We
singer.
gotta.
Dave.
Put an exclamation point on
that. That man could bring everyone to their feet.
Yeah.
Just with his power, his voice was amazing. Just wish he could get his demons under control. Same thing with James Brown, dude. James Brown, I will never say James Brown is not a great performer, but
he had demons.
Yeah, dude. A lot of these performers have demons. I mean, heck, Nina Simone had demons.
Yeah, true.
She couldn't kick the habit of drinking too much, and she basically abused a lot of the people who worked for her.
That's part of the game. Everybody somebody somewhere in the game got a demon, man.
Yeah, and I'm
It's just
sure
part of
Will's
territory.
got his demons too. And,
He dealing with them right now. It's Jada.
Yeah. Oh, someone needs to exercise that. It's like all of a sudden it's like Nomini Padre.
Somebody need to hand her a Bible,
Sante. Someone get this bitch out this house.
You say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So
this all comes full
it
circle.
hurts.
Yeah. Ain't nothing really
It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Okay, this is basically he's done with it right here. So
Oh, yeah, he faded out.
I'll say this, you know, being ashamed. There's nothing wrong with you being ashamed of yourself for what you've done, and him saying he's like, I want to be remorseful, but I don't want to be ashamed. It's like, no, you should be ashamed of what you did, and you should learn from your mistakes. And you know, you say you're being remorseful without being ashamed. Like that, to me, that doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but
Nah, it didn't either to me.
no, you have to be ashamed of yourself to a certain degree, because if you don't,
That's owning responsibility, is being ashamed of yourself. More
yeah.
or less. Like,
And now whether or not you let that shame hold you down, and you know you dwell on
That's
what
the
you've done,
key.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. You
yeah,
see,
that's the key.
you know, again, there's things that I'm ashamed of. There's things that have happened, heck, in the span of this channel that I'm ashamed of, and you know what? I feel like I've learned from them, and I've only gotten better. But again, if I would have just been like, you know, that's basically him saying sorry, not sorry. That's a nice way of him saying sorry, not sorry. It's like, I'm remorseful, but I'm not ashamed. He's like, you're not ashamed that you made an ass of yourself and slapped a dude on stage?
Yeah.
You're not ashamed that you basically made a mockery of the entire academy and everything, which, don't get me wrong, I don't like the acting academy, and I don't like SAG-AFTRA or any of the acting groups that are out there, because basically what they've done is they've turned the acting world and the world of movies into a members-only club, and I hate that. I hate the fact that it's like, oh, the Producers Guild, the Actors Guild, the Directors Guild, the Screenwriters Guild, and look, I understand that you need protection in certain cases, but when you deliberately do everything you can to keep new blood out of the mix and, you know, new interesting ideas from coming in, you got a problem. And Will's part of that system because of the, you know, his association with the Academy and you know, the Actors Guild and the Producers Guild and everything. But him here, I genuinely feel like he wants to say some things, but he's afraid if he says what he wants to say, you know, it'll be interpreted as if I'm him, I'm basically telling Jada, it's just like, I'm just gonna say, you know, I'm sorry to Chris for walking up there and slapping him in the face 100%, and I'm ashamed of what I've done, and I shouldn't have done that, because, you know, thinking I was doing it for my wife.
It meant a lot to me that he just cursed, saying I don't want to
Shit.
feel like a piece of shit. But
Yeah.
I wish he would have been more blunt. Like, I wish he would have been
yeah.
like, man, I fucked up. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
big
know
time.
what I was doing. Like, y'all understand that this looks real bad. Like, I feel real
Ain't the
bad.
truth.
Like,
Ain't that the truth?
if he would have just been straight up like that and just cut all the, I don't
Cut
know,
all
the
the crap and
politeness.
shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, come on, man. Like, we know you fucked up. You know you fucked up. Move on to the next one, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's part of it.
come on, man.
Yeah,
I don't need all this bitch shit.
but
No offense, Will. I love you, Will.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Damn, dog. Damn.
anyway, I guess we're gonna end it here, everybody. So this was Will Smith's apology video. If you all enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more from Will Smith, well,
It'll be about. It'll be a
If you
while.
want to see more from Will Smith, click his name in the title of the video. That's all I can really say. I can't really say like you're gonna enjoy it. But
Man, go watch Men in Black or something.
yeah, go watch something where he's having fun. Go watch Independence
Yeah,
Day.
for real.
Go watch Men in Black. Go watch
I Am Legend even.
yeah,
because
go
he's on a
watch,
world by
go
himself
watch
right
Pursuit
now.
of Happiness, which I think
There you go.
I watched King Richard, and King Richard's probably his best acting work. I would say outside of that, his work in Pursuit of Happiness was his best work. Besides that, and then of course, you know, his work in Ali as well was also pretty good.
You know what film Will needs to watch?
What's that?
Hitch.
Oh yeah, learn from yourself, brother. Learn from yourself.
Get your mojo back, man, or watch Austin Powers. Fuck
Yeah,
Will.
baby. Yeah. Anyway, thank y'all very much for tuning in, and until next time, I'm Nate.
Yo, drawn up.
We'll see you later, everybody.
Peace.